Hi, this is Tara with your happy horoscope forecast for the week of February 1st through February 7th. Happy February! It's a new month. And it's the perfect time for a new attitude and a new outlook. And that's what Mercury and Chiron want to bring you on the first day of February. They want to help you take a chance and go back and tackle old problems. They want to help you face current situations, and most importantly, what they want to do is they want to help you manage things with a different approach. This is the kind of energy where you recognize that what you have been doing isn't working, so now it's time to try something new. It's also, this is a good time, it's going to be easier to let others know how you really feel. They're going to be more receptive to the truth and the passion that you want to convey to them. So if there's something that you need to say, this is a good day to say it. If you want to make something better, Wednesday, February 1st, that's the day to do it. Or at least start the process. Thursday, February 2nd, so you're going to have a lot of noise. Mercury is not going to be as helpful to you as it was on Wednesday. There's just going to be a lot going on around you, and it's going to be hard for you to focus. It's going to be hard for you to hear your inner self. It's going to be hard for you to get any guidance from your mind. That's because Mercury and Jupiter, they're in a square, and that's kind of amplifying the quantity and the presence of outside influences. Be cautious. Trust your instincts, okay? Even though you can't remember, even if you can't hear, like, you know, the warning signals that go off in your mind, or you can't hear your inner voice, you still know, you can still feel other parts of your body are receptive to when something doesn't feel right. And if something doesn't feel right, then you want to hold off until another day. That may not be the easiest thing to do, because there's going to be a lot of pressure. There's a lot going on outside of you, and it's all like, come on, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Slow it down. Trust yourself. Don't be misled or led towards anything that just doesn't feel right to you. If it's important, if it's valuable, it'll still be there when you're ready to partake of it. On Friday. So now you're the one who's causing the excess. It's all coming from inside of you, and that's because the Sun and Venus, they're in a semi-square, and that kind of energy, it just makes you want more stuff. Even if you don't need it, even if you're not sure what you want, it's kind of like you go to the mall and you don't really want anything, but you want something. It's a very unruly kind of energy, and really what it's going to end up doing is lead you towards feeling dissatisfied. There's almost no way to satisfy this kind of urge, because even you're not sure what you want, and even when you get stuff, you're like, oh, was that what I really wanted? I don't know. And then you start feeling guilty. Actually, I shouldn't have said there's no way to feel satisfied. There is a way to feel satisfied, and that's to direct the energy in another way. Okay? Fortunately, Mercury and Saturn are going to join in, and they're going to help you decide what's really important to you. Because actually, this could be good energy to understand what's really important to you and start focusing your energies towards that. You're going to have to curb that desire for more of anything and turn it into a focus towards attaining what really matters to you. Okay? And that's very possible here. Especially, like I said, with Mercury and Saturn. They're going to step in and they're going to help you. Okay? They're going to help you make a choice, and once you make a choice, they're going to help you to feel motivated towards achieving it, to working towards it. There is going to be some tension on Friday, but you can use that tension proactively and create something of value for yourself. That's the whole point of the energy. It isn't to make you feel all stressed out because you don't know what you want, you just want stuff. It's to help you understand what is important to you and go after those things, and help you to do that. Saturday. So on Saturday, you want to avoid anything, if you can, that's going to require a lot of focus, tact, diplomacy, any kind of finesse. Because Mercury and Neptune, they're just going to have your mind off in dreamland. Okay, it's going to be really hard to focus, and especially on details and anything that requires a lot of heavy attention. You're not going to be able to use your natural talents and abilities. That's going to make you feel a little stressed out, and everybody's going to be feeling that way. So everybody's going to be feeling a little snappy, you know, because you sense that you're just not able to do as much as you normally would be able to, or as much as you want to be able to do. So that's going to make you feel tense, like there's something wrong. There isn't anything wrong. The only thing that's wrong is if you keep pushing when really you're just meant to, hey, relax. Let your mind go off into dreamland if you can, okay? If you can't, just remember, take it slow, take it easy. You can be prepared as long as you're being mindful about what it is that you need to do, okay? If you can't push things off, then just proceed with a lot of care, more care than you normally do, okay? And then you'll be fine. It's actually Saturday could be like a really good day to spend some time towards like more artistic things, whether you're an artist or whether there's something that you just enjoy, like, you know, whatever kind of art you enjoy. Reading, TV, movies, something more pleasurable instead of, but if you do have to do something that's detail oriented or you're involved in something like that, just read everything twice, pay very close attention, make sure everything's the way that you want it to be before you finalize things. Sunday. So Sunday, there's not a lot going on in the sky on Sunday, but it is a good day to talk about a very major transition that Mars has recently had, and that's when Mars moved into Aries. If you've been feeling lost, this is the kind of energy that's going to snap you out of it, okay? Mars and Aries, they are just natural partners, because Mars is all aggressive and Aries is all about let's go and let's make stuff happen. This is going to help you. It's going to help you to act impulsively. It's going to help you to be fearless. It's going to help you to be decisive. And it's also going to help you to see results from the stuff that you're doing. A lot of times we just keep, and that's when you start to feel lost and you start to feel a little disappointed. It's as if you're doing all the work, but you're not getting anything back from it. If you have been doing the work, this is when you could start seeing the return. If it's been a little hard just because you haven't been motivated, because it's just hard to get started or it's hard to continue, this is when you're going to feel like starting again. This is when you're going to feel motivated. You've probably already noticed it because it actually happened last week at the not last week actually, no, it was last week. I think it was January 28th, whatever the day of the new moon was. That's when it started. So is that, yeah, that is a week. Forget it. I'm already off in dreamland and we're not even there yet. Anyway, really, this is really positive, go get them kind of energy. So this is when you want to start working towards your goals. Just a note of caution. Remember, you're dealing with Mars and you're dealing with Aries. These are very self-centered kind of energies. You don't want to be that way though, okay? You want to add your own personal sense of caring, your own sense of community, okay? There's more than enough for everybody. So you don't have to feel like, you don't want to be coming at things with a mindset that you're going to get what you want at any cost. Okay, and that's very easy to fall into that when you're dealing with so much intense, proactive, aggressive energy. That's really the only way. Aggression can be a very positive thing, and often we think of it as negative. It's how you use that aggression. If you're doing it to better yourself and to better other people without hurting anybody, then what's wrong with that? That's what we're meant to do. Like I said, it'll be easy to think that it doesn't matter winning at any cost as long as you're winning and that should be your primary goal. But if you do follow that kind of path, you might find out that you end up losing, and that's not what you want to do. So just keep others in mind, and if you have to slow yourself down a little bit, do that. Do that, even though it's not that easy. When first it's like you can't get started, and then you get started and you can't stop. That's kind of the extremes in energy that you could be dealing with, but you'll be fine. Monday, February 6th. So here's a day you want to ask yourself if you've been playing it safe. Have you been avoiding things, hiding from things, just because you want to keep everything stable? The Sun and Pluto want to help you get out of that pattern and into the habit of following your instincts, okay? There is no energy in the world, in any world, that is meant to remain stagnant. Yes, stability is nice, it's warm, it's comfortable. Sometimes it's less worrisome. But that's not how we are meant to live our lives. We are meant to be changing, to always be in motion in one sense or another, okay? You're going to feel challenged now to let go of the illusion that there's only one way to maintain a sense of well-being and security. You don't have to stand still in order to feel that, okay? And that's what this energy wants to teach you. Listen to your inner voice. Trust what it's telling you. And go towards what it's calling you towards, okay? Know that you have what it takes to be successful. Yes, you might have to take a risk. Yes, you're probably going to have to come out of your comfort zone. That's okay. That's what the Sun and Pluto are going to help you to do. You take that first step, and you're going to see how all of a sudden the first thing that's going to change is you, and then everything else will change along with it. And that's how things are supposed to work. Tuesday, so you might feel the need to stop and maybe even take a step back right now. There's a Venus Moon transit, and it's not going to really matter if you're headed in a new direction or if you're just trying to continue working on an established path. You're going to be questioning what it is that you really want, and if the things that you're doing are getting you where you want to go, okay? We don't always take that kind of time, especially when the energy is shifting more towards action-oriented kind of energy. We don't take that time for introspection. Because we feel like we just want to go, we want to finish, we want to get something accomplished. Give yourself the time. Think about it, okay? It's not getting in the way of you accomplishing your goals. It's actually going to help you, all right? And if you allow yourself to do that, if you feel that urge, like, wait a minute, what am I doing? And you actually give yourself permission to stop and think about it, you're going to feel so much relief, because it's a heavy burden when you're working really hard and you're feeling unsatisfied and you don't know why. This is going to be the first step that's going to help you figure out why something isn't working, so you can change it and make it work for you. Have a fabulous week and enjoy the first week of February, and we'll see you next week.